I'm Brad from Tsunami Compressed Air Solutions, and I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about the proper best practices for compressed air used in dust collector systems. Most systems you see out there in the industry are just dust collectors that are plumbed straight into your air piping in your plant. And what happens is when these dust collectors cycle, you get a high pressure drop. You have a very high surge of air coming from within your plant. Sometimes you have real high pressure drops on your valves, so you don't get proper cleaning. So as the diagram shows, this would be a best practice to have a large receiver tank. You would have a restrictor valve coming into the receiver tank. You'd have filtration, and you'd have a high flow outlet regulator to provide the proper air pressure to your dust collector. Most systems don't have that. So at Tsunami, what we've done is we've engineered the all-in-one solution that incorporates all the best practices into one unit. So some of the features that this incorporates is we have one inlet here, and we have one outlet right after a high flow regulator. That's the outlet. That's the only 2 points that you need to install. So as we come into the inlet, what we do is we run through the proper filtration, and we give additional filtration where we're taking the oil out. So we're taking water and particulate, we're taking oil out. As this comes out of here, we're running through a flow meter, we're running through a restrictor valve, through a regenerative dryer. So the regenerative dryer can lower the dew point of the air anywhere from like down to -40 to down to -80, depending on your systems and your pressure. As we come out of the dryer, we run down into the tank, so we're storing an additional 80 gallons of super dry, clean compressed air in the tank. And as we mentioned before, it goes out a high flow regulator. Other things we've incorporated in here is we've incorporated a bypass in here. So there's virtually no downtime. Roughly every 6 months it would be time to change your one coalescing element. And by throwing the system into bypass, we can depressurize it and we can change that one element. So you virtually have no downtime for servicing it. So again, the importance of the all-in-one system here is it makes it very easy to come in and put one system in that incorporates all the best practices that should be